Miss, microphone is right there. I can hear everything you're saying, okay?
Good morning, students, faculty, and families at home.
What?
As principal of Roberts Middle School, it is my honor to be here today to recognize these outstanding eighth grade students. I greatly appreciate each of you for joining us today, whether it is in person or virtually, as we come together to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. As we all know, it takes an entire village to raise young people. In this particular year, that philosophy was certainly challenged as we attended school from home and in classrooms. None of it was perfect, and it came with significant hurdles. In fact, there is no way it would have even been possible without your family and teachers' overwhelming support. So please let me begin by simply saying thank you. Thank you to everyone for learning how to Zoom and making sure that kids were out of their pajamas before class started. Thank you for learning how to use Google Classrooms so everyone can figure out what assignments the students should be working on. Thank you for working so hard to keep up with our constantly changing goal schedules. Perhaps most importantly, thank you for always showing up and being there for these kids every single day. This pandemic isolated us, and sometimes put people at odds as to what was right or wrong. However, this experience has taught me that even when this is the case, schools and communities will always find a way to rally around children and do extraordinary things to provide them with what they need. For that, I am very grateful. Here at Robert Middle School, we teach our students to understand that life is a continuum where learning never stops. It is not okay to settle or to simply state, I'm just not good at this, never will be. Instead, we believe in a growth mindset which states that it is absolutely possible for a person to grow socially, behaviorally, and academically throughout their entire lifespan. In fact, there is significant research that suggests the number of variables impact a person's ability to become good at something. One such theory is called the 10,000-hour rule. Simply stated, if you practice something with purpose for 10,000 hours, then you will master it. It does not matter how good you are when you first start, or if you have a God-given talent. What does matter is that you show up and you do the work, day in and day out. If you stick with it, at the end, you will always find success. For school, the same rules apply. It matters a great deal if you show up and do the work every single day. Therefore, for those students who have attended school every day this school year, please stand when I call your name to be recognized. Sixth graders, Braylon Davis, Madison Richards, and Zachary Shem. Seventh graders, Ashley Tuffins and Riley McMahon. Eighth graders, Savannah Hoffman, Logan Cromer, and Catherine Distor. Thank you. At this time, I will introduce Mrs. Oscar, who will present the Archie Griffin Award.
Good morning. If your name is called, one boy and one girl, please just stand and receive your award. All right, the Archie Griffin Award. As part of an ongoing program to promote sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity, the Ohio High School Athletic Association is continuing the program to recognize students who display exemplary sportsmanship. The award is named Archie Griffin. Mr. Griffin is an Ohio native, the current CEO at the Ohio State University Alumni Association. He is the only two-time recipient of the Heisman Trophy for football, and as a professional athlete, he always displayed exemplary sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity. Good sportsmanship is viewed as a commitment to fair play, ethical behavior, and integrity. In perception and practice, sportsmanship is defined as those qualities that are characterized by generosity and genuine concern for others. The ideals of sportsmanship apply equally to all active disciplines. Individuals, regardless of their role and activities, are expected to be aware of their influence on the behavior of others and model good sportsmanship. The Archie Griffin Award is presented each year to one male and one female student who have been outstanding in their efforts to promote sportsmanship and leadership in their school and community. The male award winner this year has been competing in sports from a young age, starting with basketball in first grade, and then both soccer and football in the past few years. His plan next year is to play football at Cotton Falls High School, where it would be the first time he would have a chance at being on the same field at the same time as his high school senior club, as well as play other sports. Steph Curry is his idol. He puts 100% effort in whatever he is doing or playing in life in general. He maintains a 3.0 GPA. He has been a Top Tiger Award recipient. He makes the best of every situation. He sees the best in people and wants good things for them. He continues to display the essential components of any successful athletic program: leading by example, working hard, and carrying a positive attitude. His plans are well thought out. His goals for the future have not yet been determined. But know this: whatever he chooses, whatever path he follows, he will be successful. Congratulations to Isaiah Lutz. The female award winner this year has been competing in sports from a young age, starting with soccer and swimming, and then led her passion for running. She has participated on the cross-country team as well as track and field. She is very driven and always looking for her next PR. She has already gotten her CPR and first aid certification and is looking at getting her lifeguard certification so she can be a lifeguard at her favorite place, Crystal Lake. She maintains a 3.79 GPA. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the Reading Festival, a reporter for TNN, and started an environmental club here at Roberts. She has been a Top Tiger Award recipient. She plays guitar, practices piano, and rides her bike with family and friends. She volunteers at Park for the City Food Bank and One Kind Pets. She is a committed member of her youth church group and will be going on her first mission trip this summer. Lastly, she enjoys traveling and has already traveled to visit Alaska, the Virgin Islands National Park, and Europe. Her future plans are to continue her athletic involvement through high school and continue her leadership into college. Please help us give a warm congratulations to Ms. Anna Schlu. Congratulations to both of you. And at this time, I will now introduce Mrs. Ravina for the President's Award for Education Excellence.
Good morning. I have the honor of presenting the Distinguished President's Academic Award this year. To earn this award, students must maintain a 3.5 GPA every quarter for all 3 years of middle school. Before announcing the recipients of the award, I will read a letter sent from the White House by President Biden. He writes, "Congratulations on receiving the 2021 President's Education Award. America is a country where we are one and united through tough times. You are the future leaders of this great nation, and through your determination and resilience to push forward, you have reached this ultimate accomplishment of being recognized for this prestigious award. Dr. Biden and I are pleased to congratulate you on receiving the 2021 President's Education Award. We are honored to join your family, friends, school, and community in celebrating your wonderful achievement. Jill and I send our best wishes and blessings. Keep challenging yourself and be kind. Signed, President Biden." Will the following students please stand to be recognized for the 2021 President's Education Award? Noah Atkins. Joey Aloisi. Brody Culver. Kathy Dister. Noah Harrington. Jackson Houston. Simmery Leone Suba. Amelia Malika. Sarah Norris. Anna Schlup, Alyssa Shea, and Nyla Watkins. Congratulations. At this time, I'll introduce Mrs. Bonds, who will be presenting the Student of Character Awards.
Good morning, eighth graders. I'm very happy to be here with you today to present this award. This is the Student of Character Award. To receive this award, you must have no office referrals for all 3 years of your work school career. This is a very long list, so I think it's over as well. Please stand. Noah Elsons, Joey Alesi, Savannah Ballman, Ryder Bishop, Carson Brazelton, Lincoln Rockmeyer, Aiden Brown, Ireland Brad, Ethan Burris, Gino Caprella, Raven Conley, Noah Patrell, Logan Cromer, Brody Colbert, Kathy Disler, Drew Drummond, Rachel Evans, Coach Fiora, John Forbes, Nicholas Franklin, Elizabeth Gray, Gustav Durham, Noah Harrington, Harvey Harris, Mallory Hartman, Anthony Burns, Xavier Hill, Adrian Hines, Jordan Dever, Emma Johnson, Brooke Jones, Lucia Canal, Kenneth Hooker, Nathan Lane, Simon Eric Suba, Raylan Marcus, Olivia Lovell, Isaiah Lutz, Brady Marquette, Cody Martin, Lonnie Melzer, David Mitchell, Amelia Malachi, Michael Napoli, Sarah Norris, Shannon Payne, Brooklyn Quinn, Lexi Brown, Adriana Safara, Dennis Schaefer, Aaron Sweet, Braden Shelton, Jaden Shelton, Jacob Shepard, Jordan Smith, Jackson Streets, Tina Suba, James Sunderland, Gavin Taylor, Madison Teets, Mateo Ventura, Stephanie Bashbags, Nyla Watkins, Abel Beasley, Riley Wonder, Alex Wentz, and Danielle Westfall. Congratulations. Next up is Mr. Hartong, who represents the Student of the Year.
Good morning. What a long, strange trip it's been to be introduced already. I will be presenting the award for Students of the Year. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. The criteria for this award is as follows: a 3.8 GPA, less than 5 absences, and no office referrals for your leave. First up, Noah Atkins, Joey Alonso, Kathy Disco, Emma Johnson, Simran Coyote Suba, David Mitchell, Amelia Malloy, Sarah Morris, Hannah Shu, and Nyla Watkins. At this time, I'll ask Mr. Geiger to come back up.
Thank you, Mr. Hartone. If I could ask for the attention of the 6th and 7th grade students who have joined us this morning virtually. Students, I hope you have learned something by watching these 8th graders this year and have a better appreciation of the work it takes to be successful in middle school. When you return in the fall, we will have high expectations for each of you to continue your work on becoming the best version of yourself. And now, I would like to introduce Mr. Van Kuren, now required to sing the song, "I Was Here." Thank you, Mr. Van Kuren and the choir. Now, it is time to formally recognize the students to whom this day belongs. We will begin a great tradition where each of our eighth graders are formally recognized for their successful completion of middle school. When recognized, each student will receive an individual award folder with recognitions from our faculty that are made specifically for them. Once all award folders are passed out, we will give a round of applause to recognize the whole group one last time. At this time, I will ask our counselors, Mrs. Selesky and Mrs. Kissimmons, to prepare the students. I will also ask Mrs. Fuller and Mr. Johnson to come to the table and pass out the awards. When I say your name, please come forward. Noah Atkins. Joseph Aloisi. Jonathan Amos. Kennedy Anderson. Kayla Bates. Savannah Baldwin. Giovanni Becker. Brian Bennett. Ryder Bishop. Hayden Boyer. Sean Bradley. Carson Grizzleton. Lincoln Brockmeyer. Aiden Brown. Ireland Ugai. Ethan Burris. Ian Cadwalder. Gino Capretta. Caitlin Clark. Braden Connolly. Sophia Ori. Noah Cottrell. Koichiro Colbert. Corinne Craven. Logan Cromer. Brody Culver. Raya Curtison. Savannah Dean. Gunnar Dennis. Xander Davenport. Catherine Distor. Jacob Doolittle. Jimmy Drummond. Kenneth Evelyn, Rachel Evans, Nicholas Finley, Cody Fiora, John Porteous, Nicholas Franklin, Grace Gillette, Elizabeth Ray, Oliver Gray Ward, Gustav Barum, Amin Hanash, Noah Harrington, Carly Harris, Valerie Harris, Mallory Hartman, Ataya A.E., Anthony Hearns, Grace Henry, Jack Hensley, Xavier Hill, Brooke Horn, Lori Huffman, Lucas Hummel, Jackson Houston, Adrian Hines, Jordan Jebber, Antonio Johnson, Emma Johnson, Brooke Jones, Lynette DiNardo, Alexander Kerstetter, Uja Kanal, Anna Kilker, Matthew King, Kevin Kohler, Nathan Simmery Coyote Suba. Raylyn Markins. Emilio Barney Hernandez. Jaden Lewis. Xavier Lindsay Gladney. Olivia Lovell. Isaiah Lutz. Brady Marquette. Cody Martin. Lottie Mazel. Gwyneth Parker. Morgan Myers. Gracie Miles. David Mitchell. Amelia Monica. Alexander Morhart. Paige Worth. Michael Napoli. Madison Newman. Sarah Norris. Grant Horsey. Austin Oski. Shannon Payne. Lillian Platts. Brooklyn Quinn. Samal Ray. Lexi Brown. Megan Russell Bellinger. Adriana Safara. Dennis Shaker. Nicola Shimoni. Anna Schlup. Braden Shelton. Braden Shelton. Jacob Shepard. Olivia Skinner. Samantha Smith. Jordan Smith. Jackson Streets. Hunter Stewart. Augustina Suro. James Zamini. Gavin Taylor. Madison Teets. Sophia Thompson. Matea Van Buren. Stephanie Vasquez. Eva Voorhees. William Walters. Nyla Watkins. William Weber. Ava Wheatley. Riley Lingard. Alexander Wentz. Danielle Westfall. Tara Westover. Lindsay Whitmore. Edward Whitney. Natalie Wilshaw. Camden Wright. Congratulations, all of you. Before we finish, I would like to share with each of you a story of a person who has inspired me in the world of education. Although many have inspired me over my career, this person I speak of now is not a former teacher or a student I have had in the past, or a colleague that I currently work with. It is a story of a young woman who lives in Pakistan named Malala. You see, in 2008, when she was only 11 years old, she had one job outside of her family responsibilities, and that was to go to school and get an education. However, when the militant group called the Taliban took over her city in 2012, they disagreed with women becoming educated, so they banned girls from attending schools. Malala simply refused to stop attending her school, even if it put her in harm's way. So, one day, on the bus ride home, a masked gunman boarded the school bus and attacked her. For 10 days, she lay in the hospital on the brink of death. On day 11, she opened her eyes and miraculously began to recovery. When healthy enough, she immediately went back to school and began speaking publicly about girls' rights to a free education. Her impact has been significant, as she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize 2 years later and now attends the prestigious Oxford University in England. I tell you this story not to impress you, but to remind you that life will continue to throw many obstacles at you. Some of these will be small and pretty easy to pass, but others may be just like COVID-19, and it will be life-changing. All of them will attempt to remove your focus from what is important, and that is your education. It is the most important thing in your life, and it will ultimately decide your fate as an adult. As Malala states, let us pick up our books and our pens, for they are the most powerful weapons in the world. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change history. To bring this to a close, I would like to share with the 8th grade class some thoughts on what to expect next year in high school. As some of you may know, I spent a decade at Colorado Falls High School as both a teacher and a principal, so I know a few things about the world you're entering. First, let's debunk a few of the myths that you're going to hear next year. Number one, there is no swimming pool in the basement. It does not exist. There's no swimming pool on the roof. However, there is a 3D nuclear bomb shelter that's completely stocked full of arteries and pots for about 400 people underneath the football field. I'm not making that up. You can try to find it. Number two, there is a theater in the school, but it's not for movies. It is a theater intended for a stage show put on by students in drama class. So if the senior tells you there's a movie that everyone's going to at high school Friday night, they're lying to you. Number three, speaking of the seniors, they will not try to stuff you into the lockers. For one, the lockers are way too small. Second, most seniors will be too busy actively trying to avoid you at all costs, simply because you're not a freshman. Don't take it personally, it's just a circle of life at a high school. Now that we have that out of the way, let me share some other things I know about high school. Currently, there are somewhere around 1,300 students at Colorado Falls High School, and most of them are absolutely phenomenal kids who already share something with you. They too were freshmen at one point. They know what you're going through, and they will help you if you ask. Number two, high school is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's 4 long years, and it is full of academic obligations. If you take it seriously from the beginning, you pace yourself, you will find success, graduate on time, and move on to home. Number three, have goals and get involved. When you share your talents with a team or a club, you find others with similar goals. This group will become some of your best friends for the rest of your life. Embrace it. In closing, we here at Roberts will all look forward to seeing each of you at the senior clap-off in just a few years. Until then, let us leave each other knowing that we sincerely wish each and every one of you success at the next level of your academic career. Congratulations. This concludes our 8th grade recognition. At this time, I will ask Mr. Hartman to come to the podium to give directions and preparations of the 8th graders.
All right, congratulations. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. And dance. So, we have to work through the logistics and turning this area into the dance floor. So what's going to happen is we're going to ask you row by row to pick up your chair and carry it to the cafeteria so people have a place to sit when they eat lunch today. Once the cafeteria is full, and there'll be teachers and Mr. Johnson in the cafeteria to direct you on where to put your chairs, we will start stacking them 5 high